China has spent 2 decades building the world's largest manufacturing machinery, but every machine has weak points, and India may have quietly positioned itself around all of them. Not with missiles, not with aircraft carriers, but with technology, critical minerals, and the world's busiest sea lanes. And this is the story of how India is building an invisible strategic wall to choke the dragon. For decades, geopolitics was about territory. Today, it's about supply chains. The country that controls technology, rare earths, ports, shipping lanes, and industrial manufacturing will shape the next century. China understood this before anyone else. That's why Beijing invested trillions through the Belt and Road Initiative. But India has responded with something very different. Strategic partnerships. Modern wars are no longer fought only with soldiers. They're fought with semiconductors, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, quantum computing, advanced manufacturing. Japan is one of the world's technology superpowers. India is becoming one of the world's fastest-growing innovation hubs. Together, the two countries are expanding cooperation in semiconductor ecosystems, digital technologies, shipbuilding, and defense manufacturing. Why does that matter? Because China's technological edge depends on staying ahead. Every alternative technology ecosystem weakens Beijing's dominance. No lithium, no batteries, no electric vehicles, no advanced weapons, no modern economy. Critical minerals have become the oil of the 21st century. Australia possesses some of the world's richest reserves of lithium, cobalt, and other strategic minerals. India wants secure supplies before global competition intensifies. That's why New Delhi and Canberra are strengthening partnerships across mining, processing, and supply chains. Every diversified supply chain reduces dependence on China. Now comes China's biggest strategic vulnerability, the Malacca Strait. Nearly all of China's energy imports and a massive share of its global trade pass through this narrow maritime corridor. Strategists have long called it China's Malacca dilemma. India isn't trying to block the route. Instead, it is expanding maritime cooperation with Indonesia, including around Sabang port, near the entrance to the Malacca Strait. Combined with India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands, this strengthens maritime awareness in one of the world's busiest choke points. In any future crisis, geography itself becomes strategic leverage. Viewed separately, these partnerships seem unrelated. Japan, Australia, Indonesia. But together, a larger pattern emerges. Technology from Japan, resources from Australia, maritime cooperation with Indonesia. 3 different countries, 3 different strengths. One interconnected Indo-Pacific strategy. This isn't about surrounding China with military bases. It's about reducing strategic dependence. If countries diversify technology, diversify mineral supplies, and diversify maritime partnerships, China's ability to dominate regional supply chains becomes more limited. That's why Beijing watches these partnerships so closely, because influence isn't measured only in missiles. It's measured in networks. India's strategy is also about resilience. The pandemic exposed fragile supply chains. The Russia-Ukraine war reshaped global energy markets. Trade tensions disrupted technology exports. The lesson was clear. Never depend on a single source. Diversification has become national security. The next geopolitical contest won't be won only on battlefields. It will be decided in factories, ports, chip labs, mining fields, and shipping lanes. And India isn't trying to replace China overnight. It's trying to ensure no single nation controls the future. Technology, resources, trade, and connectivity. This isn't just about containing a rival. It's about building resilience before the next global crisis arrives. Because in the Indo-Pacific, the strongest walls may be the ones you cannot see.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.